please rise and honor our nation with the national anthem. And now, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Ramblers, at guard, number 3, Weeknd. At guard, number 10, Gavin Scott. At center, number 12, Trump Gurley. At forward, number 24, Austin Ferry. And then forward, number 44, Bryce Akon. And now, for your Lake City Trojans, start at forward, number 12, Blake Brown. At forward, number 13, Gabe Cobb. At forward, number 20, Jace Goodrich. At guard, number 25, Sean Fox. And at guard, number 31, King Helsel. The Trojans are coached by your officials tonight's contest are Charles Martin Allen and David Lenny. These officials are listed by Michigan High School Athletic Association and by the High Conference of Lake City Schools to the athletes around the court. We ask that you, spectators, fans, players, and coaches respect their honest efforts in administering tonight's contest.
Looks like McBain has won the toss. McBain is called for over and back. Jace Goodrich taking the ball out, giving it to Caden Helsel. Helsel back to Goodrich. Goodrich goes in, loses the ball a little bit, fights for it. There's a foul called on Goodrich. It is McBain ball. Haverkamp passing it into Acom, back to Haverkamp. That full course press getting to the Ramblers. It was Lake City ball, but they were called for over and back.
Timeout called by the Ramblers.
Rambler timeout. we got Bryce Acom taking the ball out for the Ramblers, passing it into Colton Haverkamp. Haverkamp passes it back to Acom. Acom to Freend. Freend back to Haverkamp. Haverkamp looking for a pass to Acom. Acom drives into the middle, passes it to Gavin Scott in the corner. He goes for the three, no good. Ball goes out on Lake City. Freend passing it in for the Ramblers to Acom. Acom passing it to Scott. Scott going to Haverkamp. Haverkamp to Acom. Acom driving to the middle, going for that shot, which is good. Jace Goodrich passing to Sean Fox. Fox to Blake Brown. Or excuse me, Gabe Comp. We have Caden Hauser going for that shot, no good. Goes out on McBain. Ball being passed into Jace Goodrich. He passes it to Blake Brown, to Gabe Comp, back to Caden Housel, to Gabe. Foul called on Gavin Scott. Gabe Comp gets 2 shots. That first shot, no good. Second shot, good. Trent Brunick passing into Haverkamp. Haverkamp back to Acom. Acom all the way overhead to Haverkamp. The pass to Gavin Scott was caught in the middle by Gabe Comp. He gives it to Caden Housel, to Gabe Comp, to Sean Fox. Sean Fox to Blake Brown. Back to Housel. Housel driving in the middle, going for that shot, no good. Bryce Acom called for a foul. Caden Housel gets 2 shots. That first shot was no good. Second shot, good. Brunick passing into Haverkamp. Haverkamp to Acom. That full court press was getting to Bryce. He goes to pass it to Scott and it goes out. Lake City ball. We have Caden Housel with the ball for Lake City. He's at the top of the key. Driving to the corner to Sean Fox. Sean Fox to back to Housel. Gabe Comp. Housel. To Brown. To Goodrich. Back to Comp. Comp goes for that shot. No good. Brunick rebounds. Colton Haverkamp takes the ball down the court for the Ramblers. He passes it to Bryce Acom. Acom to Gavin Scott. Gavin Scott drives. He goes for a layup. No good. Ball goes out on McBain. Sean Fox passing it into Caden Housel. Housel passing it to Fox. Fox back to Housel. Housel to Goodrich. Goodrich drops it on the floor. People are fighting for it. It looks like Housel picked it up. He gives it to Blake Brown, who goes in for that layup, which was good. Colton Haverkamp has the ball to Bryce Acom. Back to Colton Haverkamp. He's driving. He gives it to Freend. Freend goes in for that layup. It's blocked. He rebounds. He goes to give it to Gavin Scott. Ball goes out on McBain. Thomas Maloney coming in for Gavin Scott. And it looks like Ian McLeod coming in for Gabe Comp. McLeod passes it to Housel. Housel passes it to Goodrich. Goodrich to McGinnis. He dribbles it into the center. He loses the ball. It goes out on McBain. Housel passes it into McGinnis. He goes for that three. No good. Rebounded by Thomas Maloney. He passes it to Colton Haverkamp. Haverkamp goes for that three. That is no good. Rebounded by McLeod. He passes it to Housel. Housel back to McLeod, who tries to pass it to McGinnis, but ball goes out. McBain ball. Freend passes it into Haverkamp. Haverkamp overhead to Brunick. Brunick to Maloney. He dribbles looking for a pass to Bryce Acom. Acom drives it to the center, giving it to Colton Haverkamp to Freend in the corner. To Haverkamp. Colton Haverkamp setting up that offense. Haverkamp to Freend. Freend to Acom. Acom drives it for that layup. No good. Rebounded by Jace Goodrich. He passes it to Ian McLeod. Ian dribbles it. He passes it to Caden Housel. Housel to Blake Brown. He goes in for a shot, which is good. McBain timeout. And we are back from that timeout. Score currently is 6-2 Lake City. It is McBain ball. Trenton Brunick passing into Colton Haverkamp to Bryce Acom. Bryce overhead all the way down the court to Thomas Maloney. Maloney to Colton Haverkamp. Haverkamp looking for that pass. He passes it to Thomas Maloney. Maloney to Bryce Acom, who goes for that layup, which is good. Ian McLeod passes it to Jace Goodrich.
Was first, team second.
There was a foul there. It is McBain ball. Bryce Acom to Colton Haverkamp. A foul is called on Ian McLeod. Bryce Acom takes the ball out for McBain. Tyler Davis comes in for Ian McLeod. Bryce passes it to Colton Haverkamp, to Thomas Maloney, to Trenton Brunick. Brunick back to Bryce, to Haverkamp. Haverkamp passing it back to Bryce Acom. Acom all the way down low to Brunick. Brunick passing it overhead to Maloney. Maloney passes it to Freend. Freend passes it to Acom. Acom passing it to Haverkamp. Haverkamp back to Freend. To Bryce Acom, to Trenton Brunick. Brunick goes for that three. No good. Rebounded by Cole McGinnis. He gives it to Caden Housel, who takes it down the court for Lake City. He passes it to Jace Goodrich, he passes it to Sean Fox. Back to McGinnis, to Davis, who goes for that layup, which is good. Colton Haverkamp taking the ball down the court, giving it to Bryce Acom, to Trenton Brunick, back to Haverkamp. Haverkamp looking for that pass. He passes it to Freend in the corner, back out to Haverkamp. Haverkamp passing it back to Freend. Bryce Acom called for a foul. Lake City ball. Drew Hamilton and Brett Ealing joining the game. Austin Freend and Bryce Acom going to sit down. Looks like Gavin Scott also came in and Trenton Brunick went out. 40 seconds left to go in the first. 8-4 Trojans. Gabe Comp losing the ball for the Trojans. Gavin Scott picking it up, passing it to Colton Haverkamp. He goes for that layup, which is good. Caden Housel taking down the court for the last 20 seconds for the Trojans. He passes it to Gabe Comp. Looking for that pass, being blocked really good by Haverkamp. He passes it to Jeremiah King. Jeremiah King passing it to Caden Housel, who tries to go for that three in the last few seconds, and it was no good. That is the end of the first.
This is snack time with Little Town Jerky.
It's really good.
10 out of 10.
Very good quality meat stick.
Coming this spring, we present to you Twisted Cow, your local ice cream shop bringing bright smiles all around. Twisted Cow has vast options for everyone's liking. Not only do they have outrageous amounts of ice cream, but they also have a vast amount of food options. Everyone in this area comes together seeking a reward, to find themselves pulling into Twisted Cow. With many options on their menu, you could try something new for the limited days they are open. You've earned it, the reward destination.
He passes it to Brett Ealing, who drives for that shot. No good. Rebounded by Tyler Davis. Given to Ian McLeod. He passes it to Jeremiah King, who passes it to Tyler Davis. To Ian McLeod, who goes for that layup. No good. I'm sorry, good. Colton Haverkamp at the top of the key with the ball, passing it to Thomas Maloney, who passes it to Brett Ealing. Tries to pass it to Drew Hamilton. It goes over his head. Ian McLeod catches that, takes it down the court for the Trojans. He goes past it to Connor Housel. Ball goes out of bounds, McBain ball. Drew Hamilton passing the ball into Colton Haverkamp. Haverkamp passing it all the way to the side to Thomas Maloney. Maloney to Brett Ealing. Ealing to Gavin Scott. Down low to Haverkamp, who loses the ball. Ian McLeod picks it up for the Trojans. He passes it to Jace Goodrich. He goes for that three. That three is good. Colton Haverkamp at the top of the key with the ball, passing it to Brett Ealing, who drives in for that shot, which is good. Ian McLeod with the ball for the Trojans. He passes it to Caden Housel, who passes it to Jace Goodrich. He goes for that two, and it is good. There's a Rambo timeout. We are back from that timeout. It's McBain ball. Drew Hamilton passing it to Brett Ealing to Gavin Scott, who passes to Thomas Maloney. Goes for that layup, no good. Rebounded by Caden Housel. Ian McLeod driving with the ball. He passes it to Gabe Comp. Goes for that shot, no good. Rebounded by Colton Haverkamp, but takes it down the court. Haverkamp looking for a pass to Drew Hamilton, to Thomas Maloney in the corner, back to Drew, to Haverkamp. Haverkamp to Maloney, tries to pass it to Scott. There's a little bit of confusion with so many Trojans blocking him. Ian McLeod picks up that ball, takes it down the court for the Trojans. He gives it to Caden Housel, who gives it to Jace Goodrich. Jace drives for that shot, which is good. Haverkamp taking the ball down the court again for the Ramblers, giving it to Gavin Scott, who passes it down the court to Drew Hamilton, to Thomas Maloney, to Colton Haverkamp, goes for that three, no good. Brett Ealing rebounds, he goes for the layup, which is good. McLeod taking the ball down the court for the Trojans. He's passing it to Housel. Housel to Brown. To McLeod. Back to Goodrich. Goodrich goes for that layup, no good. He rebounds, he tries again. Housel goes for that shot. No good. McBain ball. Thomas Maloney coming out. Daniel McElhenney coming in. Jace Goodrich coming out. Cole McGinnis coming in. Gavin Scott with the ball for the Ramblers. He's setting up his offense. He passes it to Daniel McElhinney, who passes it to Drew Hamilton. Hamilton to Haverkamp. Haverkamp goes for a shot. It is good. McLeod with the ball for the Lake City. He drives to the middle. He gives it to Blake Brown in the corner. He goes for a shot, and it is good. Colton Haverkamp with the ball to Gavin Scott. Ian McLeod is called for a foul. McBain takes the ball out. Scott passing it into Haverkamp. Haverkamp back to Scott. Scott to Hamilton. Hamilton down low to McElhinney. McElhinney to Ealing. Ealing to Haverkamp. Haverkamp to McElhinney in the corner, who goes for that three. No good. Number 15, Curtis Miles, called for a push. It is still McBain ball. Gavin Scott taking the ball out. He passes it into Drew Hamilton, who goes for that three, and it's no good. Goes out on McBain. Lake City ball. Miles passing it into Housel. Housel passing it to Comp. Comp tries to pass it to Miles. A little bit of confusion. Lake City picks up the ball, goes for a shot, no good. McBain rebounds. I didn't really see who the foul was on, but McBain gets to take the ball out. Haverkamp passes it to Scott. Scott to Ealing. Ealing goes for that three, and it is blocked. Miles picks it up for the Trojans, gives it to Caden Housel. He passes it to Brown. Brown to back to Housel, who goes in for a layup, which is good. Haverkamp taking the ball, passing it to Scott. Scott to Hamilton. Hamilton back to Scott. Scott passing it to McElhinney. McElhinney down low to Haverkamp, who is called for travel. Lake City ball. We have Austin Freen, Skylar Franklin, Grayson Guernsey, Mark Ziderveen, and Kaysen Pollington coming in. We have a whole new lineup coming into the game for McBain. Housel going down the court, passing it to Goodrich, goes for that shot, no good. Grayson Guernsey rebounds for McBain. Kaysen Pollington taking down the ball down the court for the Ramblers, passing it to Freend, who passes it to Guernsey. Number 12, Blake Brown, is called for a foul.
Puts Ramblers in bonus. Here's Guernsey at the line, shoot one.
Grayson Guernsey gets one shot, and that shot was good. Sean Fox passing it into Housel. Housel passes it to Goodrich. Goodrich to McGinnis. McGinnis back to Housel. Housel in the middle, tries to pass it to Tyler Davis. There's some confusion on the floor. McBain fights for it. Mark Zidovine picks up the ball, but he's called for travel. It is Lake City ball. Ball is passed into Caden Housel, who goes for that three, no good. Austin Freend rebounds. Takes it down the court, gives it to Caden Pollington, to Zidovine. Zidovine back to Pollington. Pollington to Franklin. Franklin to Freend. Freend drives in. He tries to pass it to Zidovine, who misses it. Ball goes out. Lake City ball. Sean Fox takes it out. And that is the end of the second. Score is 22-12, Lake City.
Vibe.
This is snack time.
Hello everyone, it is snack time, brought to you by Little Town Jerky. Today we will be trying the cherry maple. Gutierrez? Grayson?
Thank you.
Let's indulge. This is very good. I will rate it 10 out of 10.
I like it a lot. Very flavorful. Fills my mouth up. I rate it 10 out of 10 too.
Texture, 10 out of 10. The juiciness inside of it, whenever you take a bite of it, it squirts out, and then it's able to, like, your tongue's able to absorb it. It's amazing. This is a 15 out of 10 right here.
Northern Truck Service, established in 2015 by John Skierbeck. It's a full diesel mechanic shop that can do anything from changing a light bulb to a full rebuild. With a stock of most parts, they can get you back on the road in no time.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in Northern Michigan. Locally owned and operated. Being a member of the community means that we take pride in the work that we do for our neighbors. You can expect honest and expert service from us. Every repair, every sale, every time. Servicing Cadillac, Lake City, Manton, Mesick, Big Rapids, Traverse City, and surrounding areas. Located on 2730 South LaChance Road, Lake City, Michigan. Call us at 231-779-1394 or check out our website at McLainTransmission.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream. We are here at Lake City High School, the JV boys game, the Ramblers versus the Trojans. Score is 22-12, Trojans in the lead, and we are about to start the third quarter. Colton Haverkamp takes the ball, as at the top of the key, passes to Gavin Scott. Gavin looks, passes to Freend. Looks, gives it to Acom. Acom, top of the key. Takes a really deep shot. In and out, no good. Fighting for the rebound. It's number 25, Sean Fox, that gets the rebound. It'll be 31, Caden Housel to bring it up for the Trojans. So he looks to pass it to 13, Gabe Comp. He drives and steps out of bounds. Ramblers will take over. And yes, I am a new voice. Abby Sigma is no longer announcing. It is me, Christian Mitchell, and I'm joined here by Ryan Kirkby. He just doesn't really know what to talk about. So that's why I'm here. Anyway, Ramblers with the ball. It's Colton Haverkamp. Passes it down low to Gavin Scott. His layup no good. Rebounded by the Ramblers, but they got knocked out. And now the Trojans have control. It's Caden Housel for the Trojans. Housel. Pass it down low. Number 20. Skylar Franklin. His layup is good. Acom now for the Ramblers. Breaks the press, keeps dribbling, passes it to Scott. Scott down on the Freend. His layup is good. Scores 24-14. Housel bringing it up for the Trojans. Waits for the play to set up. Passes it to 20. 20 takes the shot. No good. Rebounded by number 12, Trenton Brunick. And now it's Haverkamp.
Muted right.
Haverkamp setting up the play.
I'm muted right.
Passes it to Bryce Acom.
I've accomplished not saying a word
Acom,
yet.
Waiting for the people to come around. Trenton Brunick now.
This is
Pass
horrifying.
down low is intercepted by the Trojans. It was number 20. Number 20, Jace Goodrich. And now it is number 31, Caden Housel with the ball. Now it's Jace Goodrich, passes it back out to number 12. That's Blake Brown for three, no good. Rebounded by the Trojans. Sean Fox now with it. Passes to Caden Housel in the far corner. And he comes back to the top of the key. Waits for this play to set up. Passes it down low with a drive and one. The shot is no good, but foul is called. I believe it is on number 12, Trenton Brunick. And he gets 2 shots. After the really nice cut there by Blake Brown, draws the foul up. Just a very good play. In for the Ramblers, number 42, Brett Ealing, and number 5, Drew Hamilton. They'll give Trenton Brunick and Austin Freend a seat. 1 out of 2 free throws made. Ramblers now have possessions. Acom back to Haverkamp to break the press. Ball's juggled. Hamilton comes up with it. Passes to Scott. Scott will just take the three. No good. Rebounded by Bryce Acom. Tries to save it. Goes into the hands of a Trojan. And now it's number 25, Sean Fox. Foul. Travel is called. And Ramblers will take over after the Lake City turnover. Ryan, so far, how do you think the McBain Ramblers offense is going?
You know, I've seen better. But, you know, they're certainly putting their hearts into it.
And there's Brett Ealing. Drives in, puts up the layup, no foul. Colton Haverkamp will take a three, and it's good! They even changed the scoreboard before the shot even went in. They knew it too. It'll be Caden Housel for the Trojans. 25, Sean Fox with it. Number 12, Blake Brown. Acom with a steal, the strip steal. When he went up for the shot, Scott goes down to Brett Ealing, he goes up, and it's good! That's 25-19. Ramblers only trailing by 6 now. And now it's 20. After the fake, he drives in. Foul is called on Bryce Acom. Very nice jab fake by Jace Goodrich there. Completely lost his defender and he drove in. Drew a foul. That's 3 on Bryce Acom. Coming in for the Trojans, number 4, Ian McLeod, and number 0, Cole McInnes. And coming in for the Rainbows, number 22, Daniel McLain. That'll give Bryce Acom a seat as he needs it. He's been working hard on the defense, getting a couple steals. Now the Trojans have it. I'll pass way out to is Jace Goodrich. His shot's no good. Rebounded. It's tipped out by Gavin Scott, so the Trojans will keep it on their side. Passes to Goodrich. At the top of the key, as he lets the play set up. Looks like he's going to do an isolation. Passes it to number 4. That's Ian McLeod. Pass over to number 0. Almost went out of bounds when he manages to keep it. Now it's Helsel. Foul is called on Daniel McLahaney, and the Trojans will keep it down here. Oh, I'm sorry, it was called on Drew Hamilton. It's his first. Team's third of the half. 4 minutes left, score is 25-19. Again, the Ramblers are down 6. It's Helsel in the corner for 3, no good. Rebounded by, looks like the rebound was tapped out of bounds by the Trojans. So the Ramblers will take over. Haverkamp with it to break the press, gives it to Scott. Across the half-court line. And Haverkamp will take the 3. It's good! Nothing but net, ladies and gentlemen. That was a pure shot. And now, just like that, McBain is within 3 after being down 10 at the half. Okay, so like you said, Ryan, so far, the Rambler offense, they definitely have the heart. They've been playing hard, and Bryce Acom on defense got 2 really clutch steals to prevent some points.
Well, you definitely saw a lot of Bryce to Gavin over to Brett, and then he went for the layup.
Right.
I think I saw that 4 times in this half at least.
The 3-man shuffle there. Yeah. It's very common in high school to run that at practice. Mm-hmm. They do 3 wide, so 1 in the middle and 1 on 2 sides, and then they run, they weave through each other, and they learn how to pass it for the layup.
I mean, it's appeared
very common in high school basketball.
Close the lead down to just 3.
Exactly.
Simple and sweet.
As long as they keep playing good defense and holding Lake City to no points, they will come back, no problem. After the timeout, there's been no sub-ins. Looks like the same 5-4 both teams. Lake City will get the ball. It'll be Ian McLeod to take it across the half-court line for the Trojans. Looks like McBain still going to run their man-to-man defense. It's Helsel now. Helsel drives in, passes it back out. Now it's number 12. The ground down low. Pass intercepted, stolen by Gavin Scott. Who takes it? Gives it to Corner. After that big bounce pass, ladies and gentlemen. That bounce pass was insane. If I'm not mistaken, it went through somebody else's legs to get to I don't even know who scored. Colton Haverkamp. It's Blake Brown. He drives in. Pass it back out to Helsel. Helsel now. Trapped in the corner. Drives in. Baseline. Helsel. McLahaney guarding. Gets trapped. Passes it to Blake Brown. Blake Brown. Back out to McLeod. And McLeod at the top of the key. Passes to McLahaney. Intercepts it. Passes to Colton Haverkamp. Haverkamp stops. Pops the 3. And it's good! That's 3 in a row, ladies and gentlemen. 3 threes in a row. That is 9 points in not even 3.5 minutes. That is insane. Now it's McLeod. Ramblers now taking a 27-25 lead with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Down low, McLeod. Scott defending. McLeod. in the corner. Passes it to Housel. Housel. McLain defending. Housel's almost to the half-court line now. Waiting for the place-up. McLain fouls Housel. We have a blocking foul. I believe that his second is his first. Team's fourth of the half. McBain definitely in foul trouble compared to the Trojans here. Foul numbers are McBain has 4 this half. The Trojans have 0. McLeod now. Top of the key. Drives. Jump ball is called. Trojans will keep possession. Possession arrow will change. McLeod at the wing. Almost loses it. Dribbles. Goes to the top of the key. Pass intercepted by Brett Ealing. He's going. He's going. And one. The shot is no good. It went in and out, but he was fouled, so we'll go to the line for 2. Very well done by Brett Ealing to draw the contact on the way up. That's number 12. I believe it's Blake Browns has his 3rd foul. Team's first of the half. Brett's first one at the line. No good. Hits the back of the iron and out. Ealing's second one at the line. It's good, but will be indicated no good. There was a lane violation. Trojans will take over. Score is still 27-25. Minute 40 left in the 3rd quarter. It's McLeod. McElhaney defending. Foul is called on McElhaney. Reaching foul. That's his second, team's 5th. And we have a pause for subs. We have number 25, Thomas Maloney coming in. And number 12, Trenton Bruni coming in. No subs for the Trojans. McLeod will take it at the logo. Now at the top of the key. Passes to 18. Sorry, that's 13. Now number 20 takes a 2-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Gavin Scott. And Gavin will pass it to Haverkamp. He'll take it across half court at the logo. He calls the play. Passes it to Brunick. Brunick looks. Waits for the screen. Pass down to Hamilton. Hamilton.
Through the legs.
Steps back. That's Scott now. Waits for the play to come out. Hamilton now. Back to Haverkamp. Drives in. Takes a little floater shot, and it's good! Haverkamp now with 17 points.
Ramblers having a very good quarter.
Yes, very good offensive quarter here. Foul is called on Hamilton. It'll be a reach-in foul. Wasn't moving his feet.
They got to be careful about they're up to 6 for the quarter.
Yep. It's not 1-1 quite yet. All right, for the Trojans, number 32, that is Tyler Davis, and number, 31, Caden Helsel comes back in the game. Passes to Helsel in the corner, takes a 3, it's good! Nothing but net, folks. Another pure shot. Scores 29-28. Ramblers now only have a 1-point lead with 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Haverkamp drives, passes it back out to Maloney. Pass is deflected, stolen by Helsel. Now it's McLeod. McLeod waits for the play to develop. Maloney defending. McLeod drives in, loses the ball, steal, 5 seconds left. Haverkamp has it. 2-1, half-court shot, no good. Just to the left side of the rim. It was on track, though. That was really good. Very good shot. Okay, 29-28. Ramblers in the lead by 1. Start of the 4th quarter. Now we have to talk Anyway, back to what I was saying, folks. We have to acknowledge Colton Haverkamp there. We have to acknowledge Colton Haverkamp. Scored, I believe, 12 points alone in this third quarter. Definitely put the offensive load on his shoulders for the Ramblers. Okay, starting the fourth quarter, the Ramblers, their lineup is going to be number 5, Drew Hamilton, number 3, Colton Haverkamp, number 25, Thomas Maloney, number 12, Trent Brunick, and number 10, Gavin Scott. For the Trojans, number 13, Gabe Comp, number 31, Caden Housel, number 4, Ian McLeod, number 20, Jace Goodrich, and number 32, Tyler Davis. Scott takes a little mid-range shot, and it's good! Pure shot. Over the summer, I played a lot of basketball with Gavin, and he would always just make those mid-range shots like it was nothing. McLeod drives, passes down low to Davis. Davis, foul is called. He's going to the line for 2.
7 for the Ramblers.
That. You're right. The Trojans are now in the bonus. Any offensive foul any defensive foul on the Ramblers will turn into 1-and-1 for the Trojans. Davis' first free throw. It's good. Bounce off the right side of the rim. Had a lucky bounce and went right in. 31-29. Brett Ealing comes in. And he comes in for Drew Hamilton. Drew Hamilton will take his seat. A very well-deserved seat. Working hard out there. Tyler Davis' second shot, no good. Scott takes it. Hesitates, passes to Ealing. Ealing will take a 3, in and out. Hustle grabs the rebound. And now he'll pass to McLeod. McLeod at the top of the key, passes to Helsel. Scott defending. At the wing, passes it up top. Now it's McLeod. Helsel looks. Passes to Gabe Comp in the corner. Down low to Davis. Davis passes to McLeod, other corner. Now Helsel takes the 3. It's good! And that gives the Trojans a 1-point lead. 32-31. Trojans on top by 1. Haverkamp now. Haverkamp drives, passes it back out to Maloney. Maloney looks. Takes a dribble. Passes to Ealing. Ealing. Back to Maloney. Maloney gets the screen by Ealing. Scott on the wing for 3, no good. Maloney with the rebound. His layup is good. McBain now in the lead again. For the next few minutes, I expect a lot of lead changes. McLeod now, top of the key, passes to the wing. Far side wing, that's Helsel. Helsel looks back. Back to McLeod. He drives in, his shot no good, no foul called. And now it's Haverkamp. He'll take it across half court for the Ramblers. Haverkamp stops, backs up, drives again, passes to Scott. Scott goes across. Now it's Ealing, back to Haverkamp. Just trying to find somebody open. Haverkamp to Brunick. Brunick fakes the 3, drives in. Colton Haverkamp will have the 3, wide open, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Davis goes sky high for it. With that length, it can't be that hard for him to get that rebound. It pays to be tall.
It does.
McLeod drives, passes out. That's number 20, Jace Goodrich. His 3, no good. Rebounded by Brett, and it'll be Trojan basketball.
The Trojans have a block on the left side this game. They're just not able to find a window in.
Cole McGinnis comes in for the Trojans, and in for the Ramblers, number 44, Bryce Acom. Acom's got to be careful. He has 4 fouls. Excuse me, no, he only has 3 fouls. That's my bad. McLeod. Acom defending. Works on Acom. Drives. Passes to 13. That's Gabe Comp. His shot no good. Rebounded by Trent Brunick. And now it's the Ramblers. Haverkamp. Now to Ealing. Back to Acom. Acom fakes the drive. Now drives in, goes up, his layup, no good, off the rim and out. Foul is called. Trent Brunick will go to the line for 2. Looks like the foul's on Cole McInnes. It's his first. Team second of the half. Again, like you said, with the Trojans being in the bonus here, that could be really good for them. Trent Brunick at the line. His first free throw is good.
Especially how close the score is. These free throws really matter.
Exactly. Free throws tend to win games. Brunick. Second shot, no good. Rebounded by Cole McGinnis. McGinnis to McLeod. McLeod will take it. Acom waiting for him on the other side. Acom meets him at the top of the key. Passes to Goodrich. Goodrich drives. Now it's McLeod in the corner, excuse me, near side corner. Falls. It looks like maybe a travel should have been called. Slid on his knee a little bit, but nothing's called. Now it's Helsel. Scott defending. Back to McLeod. Acom defending now. McLeod's at the logo pretty much. Acom's waiting for him at the three-point line. Helsel take a step back three. It's no good. Rebounded by Cole McGinnis. And foul is called. It looks like it'll be a push foul. Push foul on Acom. That's just fourth. That's not good for the Ramblers. 8 fouls now. 2 away from the double bonus, which means they just get a guaranteed 2 free throws. That would not be very good here for the Ramblers. And now it's Cole McGinnis at the line. It's 1-1. He misses it, so game continues. Rebounded by Trent Brunick. Now Haverkamp will take it across half court. Nobody looking to defend him. Now finally someone steps up, gets a screen. Now it's Acom at the logo. Calls a play. Now Haverkamp fumbles the ball. Brunick on the corner, drives, passes it back out to Haverkamp. Haverkamp will take a 3, no good. Fighting for the rebound, the Trojans get it. That was Goodrich that snagged it out of the air.
Possession now.
To Goodrich. Goodrich will take a stop, pop 3, no good. Rebounded by Ealing. Ealing came out of nowhere, by the way, and just went up and got that rebound. Acom calls the play. Now it's Haverkamp. He'll drive. He gets pushed. No call. And now it's Helsel. And the Trojans will take a timeout. Now, this game has definitely been back and forth. Ramblers have a 2-point lead with 3 minutes.
I think it's going to really come down to the fouls.
It'll definitely come down, and it'll come down to defense. The Ramblers have been playing really good defense, especially down low, to prevent them easy layups. Now, all they really need to do is box out a little bit, grab some more rebounds, solidify the win. Sounds difficult, but if they have the heart, they'll come out with a W.
It's snack time, brought to you by Little Town Jerky.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, after the timeout. 3 minutes, 7 seconds left in the game. Ramblers up 2. If you're just now joining us, Trojans have the ball. Lee McLeod take it across half court. Acom meets him almost to the logo. Acom defending, passes to Helsel in the corner. Now it's McLeod. Near side corner, passes it down low, passes intercepted by Trenton Brunick. Well done by Trenton Brunick. There's that defense that we were talking about, predicting the passes. Acom passes it down low to Brunick. Brunick goes up. His shot is good! Huge shot by Brunick. Has the amazing defense and gets the amazing rebound. Comes back, he's doing it on both sides at this point. Very well done. McLeod, again, met at the logo. Acom defending. Passes it to Goodrich. Goodrich looks for Helsel. Top of the key alone. His shot no good. Off the back of the rim and out. Now Goodrich gets the rebound. He drives. Puts a shot up. No good. Helsel fights for the rebound, but Trenton Brunick gets it. Foul is called, and it's foul on the Trojans. Foul is on McGinnis. That's his second, team's third. 4-point game now in the Ramblers' favor. 2:10 left. It'll be Haverkamp now. Haverkamp. Acom now. Passes Scott. Across the half-court line. Now back to Acom. Acom calls the play at the logo. Acom drives. Passes it to Scott. Scott with another mid-range shot. No good. Rebounded. He got his own rebound, and they're fighting for the ball. Everyone's on the ground, and it's a jump ball. I believe McBain keeps possession. Nope, it'll be Lake City ball. 1:48 left. McLeod. McBain now applying a full court press. Goodrich goes across half court. Is not met with anyone. Foul is called and one. He goes to the line for one more. Very well done by Goodrich. Very well done.
Yeah, I found a window through everyone and made his way right to the basket.
Goodrich. His and one attempt to make a three-point play. No good. Rebounded by the Trojans. It'll be Goodrich now. Far side wing, drives, stops. McLeod looks. 2-point game, minute 30 left. McInnes looks. Tries to go down low, makes it there. Foul is called on Acom, that's 5. Acom's out of the game. Acom fouls out. Thomas Molly comes in. At the line for 2, Ramblers now have 10 fouls, so the Trojans are in double bonus. At the line, Blake Brown, first free throw, no good. So even if he makes just one of these, it'll still be a 1-point game. Minute 23 left. Brown's second free throw. Also no good. Took a few bounces. Breitling gets the rebound, gets fouled, no call. And now it's Colton Haverkamp. To Maloney. Maloney back to Haverkamp. Almost took 3. Now it's Brunick. Minute 11. Haverkamp. Now Brunick. Brunick. Now Haverkamp. Minute left. Maloney to Brunick. Now Scott. Back to Maloney. Almost lost it. Got it. Tossed it out of bounds. Trojans ball. 36-34, 2-point game. Timeout Trojans. And just like that, folks, this game just got infinitely closer. 36-34, McBain in the lead. Less than a minute left in the game. All McBain has to do is get a nice stop, get a nice rebound, and get fouled, make sure they make their, well, actually no, they still have to get fouled 4 times before they're even in the bonus. 4 times, that's a lot of time on the clock. That's a lot of time with the ball. So if I were the Trojans, if they miss the shot, don't foul immediately. Let them run up the clock a little bit. Let them take a shot. Now if the roles were flipped, if the Trojans had 10 fouls and the Ramblers, or excuse me, yes, if the Trojans had 10 fouls, they were up 2, it's the same thing. And so it begins. 54.7 seconds. McLeod crosses the half-court line at the logo, met by Maloney. Now it's Goodrich, met in the corner by Haverkamp. Haverkamp. Goodrich drives, passes it to McLeod. McLeod will take a 3. No good, air ball. Rebounded by Helsel. Helsel's shot is good. He's going to the line for 2. These are the 2 biggest free throws of this game. Foul is on 25. That's Thomas Molly. That's his first. And already in the double bonus. It's Helsel at the line. He makes his first free throw. 38.4 seconds. Again, if he doesn't make this, don't foul immediately. His second free throw is good. Tie game with 38 seconds left. Timeout called again by the Trojans. Now the Trojans got to be careful. I was not alive for this, but I remember my dad always telling me the story about the Michigan Wolverines in the championship game, and they called a timeout, but they didn't have any left. It was a technical because they didn't have any timeouts left, and they ended up losing because of it. That was Chris Webber that called the timeout. I don't even know how I know that. I learned it from Uncle Drew too, because they throw it in the movie. It's funny. Anyway.
Well, luckily they have timeouts.
Exactly. Well, they only have one left. That's why I said they got to be careful. They can't just call them. They can't just call them anymore.
Timeout time than they do have game time.
All right, 38.4 seconds, 36-36. McBain with the ball. McBain has a chance to put in the dagger. Haverkamp will take it. Trojans applying a full court press. Haverkamp passes to Brunick. Brunick back to Haverkamp. Haverkamp hesitates on the three, doesn't take it. Brunick drives in, passes it to Brett Ealing. Ealing back to Haverkamp. He'll take the three. No good. Trojans with the rebound. It'll be McLeod. Now Helsel. Maloney defending. 15. 13. Timeout called. Last one by the Trojans. Now here it is again. If they call another timeout,
It's snack time, brought to you
so
by
I gotta watch
Jerky.
out and not do that.
I don't think we'll see that tonight, though.
Probably not, but you never know. Don't want to pull a Chris Webber, you know what I mean?
It's snack time, brought to you by Littletown Jerky.
On the edge of your seat kind of game. Maybe. This makes me excited for tomorrow's game, the varsity matchup we have the McBain varsity girls and McBain varsity boys. Both here, starting tomorrow at, I believe, 5:30. 5:30. So stay, yes, girl games first, so stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, 11.8 seconds, Trojans with the ball, across the half-court line. Let's see what kind of play they brought up. McLeod will take it. At the logo, 9 seconds, McLeod to Goodrich. Goodrich drives, throws up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Brunick. He gets fouled! But he's not shooting. He's not shooting. 2.6 seconds, he's not shooting. So it'll be back here, so they gotta throw a touchdown pass. Never mind. Rainbows will take a timeout. And here we have another 30 seconds of talking. And I don't know what to say anymore. I already said my story. Oh, never mind, it's a whole minute, so we'll just go to commercial.
If you're looking to settle down in beautiful Central Michigan, look no further than Arrow Homes. Family owned and operated since 1972, Arrow Homes offers an innovative process of home construction that saves you money and time without sacrificing quality. Their top-of-the-line construction workers have 15 years of experience building homes. You can see some of their work on their website. They are open Monday through Friday.
All right, so got 15 seconds left in timeout, but both teams are still out on the court because they're ready to play. McBain's shuffling around. I think they're gonna try to do a full court touchdown pass, try to get the buzzer beater.
2.6 seconds left.
2.6 seconds. They can do it. They gotta hurl it though. Brunick will pass it in. We'll pass it in to Scott. Scott with a minute.
Not far enough, no. They caught it.
And there's no shot taken. I don't know if JV goes to overtime.
I sure hope so.
I think they do. It's looking like it. I think we'll get. I think it's either 4 minutes, I believe, of overtime, 4 or 5. But either way, we are going to overtime, 36-36. For a while there, I thought the Ramblers would pull away after being down at halftime. They managed to catch back up. They played aggressive. They played with heart.
Honestly, my predictions were we were going to be in this 36-36 situation. Ramblers going to foul. Trojans hit the second free throw and the game would be over. But
they did hit the second free throw. It was 34-36. He had 2 free throws and made both. Very clutch by Housel. Caden Housel made those clutch free throws.
I think if we saw a Rambler foul in the last 20 seconds, this would have been a different story.
Yes, you're very much all right. All right, and we'll see how much time we have in overtime. And I have Ryan over here boogieing next to me for the music. And it's overtime. Jump ball to start it. We got 4 minutes. I was right. 4 minutes left in the game. And remember, Bryce Acom is fouled out, so he can't come in. All right, jump ball. And it's by the Trojans win. It'll be Housel. Far side wing. Scott defending. Now it's Brown. Stolen by Ealing, and there's a foul. Looks like a frustration foul. Honestly, if I were that ref, I would have called a tag because he tried to tackle Brett. Either way, that's his first, team's 5th of the half. Well, I'd say half because overtime counts in the second half. Anyway, Haverkamp now gets a screen by Scott. Haverkamp. Housel defending now. Pass to Scott. Scott back to Haverkamp. He'll take a 3. It's no good. Short. He called it, but nobody was there. And it's McBain ball after being tapped up by the Trojans. I keep wanting to say Rangers, but I know I'm not right. All right, Rainbows with the ball. Under their own basket. Passes to Haverkamp. He'll just take it out. Haverkamp to Scott. Scott looks. Gives a screen by Ealing. Fakes a 3. Now it's Brett Ealing. Back to Haverkamp, top of the key. He'll take it. Near side wing. Now Maloney, top of the key. Maloney fakes. Now it's Scott. Drives. Passes deflected by Housel. Trojans got it. 3 minutes left. 36-36 still. McLeod at the logo. Maloney defending. Goodrich. Now Housel. Housel drives. Near side corner. Drives again. Passes it out to McLeod. McLeod's 3. Short. Rebounded by Trenton Brunick. And now it's Haverkamp to take it for the Ramblers. Crosses the logo. Screen by Brunick. Haverkamp gets a screen by Maloney now. Now it's Ealing. Gets a screen by Maloney. Down low to Brunick. Brunick works. Passes it out to Ealing. Ealing. Back out to Haverkamp. Looks like they reset the play. Haverkamp drives, passes it to Maloney. Maloney. His drive, it's good. He takes a shot. It's good! The baseline drive by Maloney. That's huge. 2 minutes left, 38-36. McBain just takes a 2-point lead. McLeod works against Maloney. McLeod drives, his shot is not good. Rolls around the rim. Rebound. The Trojans rebounded it, but I believe it was Goodrich's shot. It was no good. Now Haverkamp has it. Minute 45. Haverkamp. Now to Scott. Scott passes to Maloney. Maloney drives. His shot is good! Maloney coming in clutch!
Maloney is carrying the overtime.
That was an insane hop step to get past the defender and put it up for 2. 4-point lead, McBain in the lead. Minute 25. It's Goodrich in the corner. Pass it to Housel. Housel, he'll drive. Pass it to Goodrich. His 3 is blocked! And now Maloney will take it for the Ramblers. Maloney up to Ealing. Ealing. He'll stop. Ealing. His shot's blocked. And it'll stay down here with McBain.
Rambler defense is really looking up this quarter.
All right. Maloney has it to Scott. Gets it in. Scott, top of the key. Now it's Haverkamp. Minute left. Haverkamp drives. Foul is called. It's on the ground, so the shot is no good. Foul's on 31. That's Housel. Team 6. That's his first. Maloney passing in. Gets it into Ealing. Ealing goes up. His shot no good. The foul is called, and it's on the Ramblers, so he'll go to the line for 2. I believe it is on Trenton Burnick. I could be wrong.
His third.
I was right. Foul's on Trenton Burnick. His third, team's, I believe 12th, but I don't know. They didn't count after 10. And now it's Blake Brown shooting 2 for the Trojans. These are huge free throws. 53.6 seconds. Now they have 6 fouls, so the McBain's almost in the bonus. First free throw's no good.
He's got to scoop up at least one here.
All right. Here it is. The second free throw. It's good. 37-40. Sullivan, McGinnis comes in. Timeout is called by the Ramblers. Last timeout of the game. 53.6 seconds. No more timeouts for either team. Scores 40-37. McBain is in the lead by 3.
I feel like
we have to talk about Thomas Maloney.
Well, first let's touch on one thing. I feel like you said last timeout like 4 timeouts ago.
No, that was the last timeout for the Trojans. McBain's still at 3, but now they have 0. No timeouts left in the game. Now let's talk about Thomas Maloney here. Absolutely coming in clutch. First, the baseline drive, his layup was good. And then he came in, he drove from the top.
He was so smooth.
He was so smooth. It was like playing a game of 2K. His hop step was great. He took the ball over his head and he put her up and he made it. It was beautiful. It was absolutely amazing to watch. All right, 20 seconds left in the timeout.
Ramblers really stepping up their defense this quarter.
They have been since the second half.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe that Trojans had 2 points or 24 points. That means they've only scored 13. McBain only had 12. That means they've scored 28. They've doubled the Trojans' scoring. That's insane. All right. Ramblers with the ball, 37-40. Trojans applying a full court press.
53 seconds left on the clock.
Passes into Scott. Scott. Also defending. Now to Haverkamp. Haverkamp takes it across half court. And an intentional foul send Haverkamp to the line. 1-and-1, baby. McBain is now in the bonus. 43.2 seconds. A little late of a foul from the Trojans. Haverkamp at the line. 1-and-1. Even one of these makes it a 2-possession game. That would be huge. And here it is. Haverkamp. Free throw's no good. Rebounded by the Trojans. McInnes. Foul is called. Foul's on Thomas Maloney. I was not paying attention. I just know Thomas Maloney fell on the ground. And now the Trojans are going to line for a guaranteed 2.
McLeod and Maloney appeared to have a collision of some sort. Maloney ended up on the ground.
All right, 37-40, 2 guaranteed free throws, 40 seconds left. McLeod at the line. These would be huge. Any free throw in this game right now is huge.
I feel like the last 6 have been very huge.
McLeod's first free throw, no good. Now, first rule of basketball you've ever been taught, ball don't lie. All right, McLeod, his second shot. Is good, 2-point game. They don't have any timeouts. Maybe they get more timeouts. I don't know.
I said it to you.
Maybe they get more timeouts and they just didn't update the board. I thought, I don't know. I thought for sure. Anyway, we'll take a break. We'll take a break and we'll be back after the timeout.
How's your day going? Good. How was your place? Pretty good. With 3 sets of locked doors and friendly faces at our front desk, we're able to keep our little wheels safe.
Here at Little Wheels, we believe that each child develops socially, emotionally, cognitively, and physically at different rates that are sequential and continuous during the natural growth process. Therefore, we value and respect individual differences among children and families. We believe children need to be in a secure, risk-free, and rich environment. They need to be provided with a variety of activities and opportunities to learn at their own pace through active involvement with materials, peers, and even adults. We further believe early childhood education should be a cooperative...
40.6 seconds. McBain has the ball. Still the same 5 players. and to pass it in. Brunick, he looks, finds Scott. Scott, now to Brunick. Brunick to Haverkamp, and he's intentionally fouled. 4 seconds left off the clock. 36.2, 38-40. McBain needs at least one of these free throws. It's Haverkamp at the line. Absolutely needs these free throws. If not, then they have to play really good defense on the other side, which is also could happen. Haverkamp, no good on the free throw. Rebounded by the Ramblers. Haverkamp has it, gets fouled. Another 4 seconds off the clock. That was huge. Actually amazing by Brunick. Broke off. No, I'm not joking. He broke off the box and fought for that rebound. I mean, like gave up his body and everything. That was perfect. That's what we look for. Haverkamp, his free throw is good. It's good. It's good. 41-38. That's a 3-point lead. He gets one more try. This one makes it a 2-possession game. Haverkamp off the back iron. No, Brunick almost gets another huge rebound. Both with inbounds. Ramblers get it. Absolute miscommunication for the Trojans. Pass was intended for Goodrich, but it sailed out of bounds instead. Now Haverkamp gets fouled. That's 10 fouls. That is 2 guaranteed free throws. That's Brown's 3rd foul. Team's 10th. 2 and 2. Or excuse me, 2 guaranteed free throws. Wait, I thought it was 10
now?
No, maybe it is 9. Maybe they're still in the single bonus. I thought that was their 10th foul, but it was only their 9th. That's my bad. No, it is their 10th. Now they switched it. Makes the first one a 2-possession game.
I think that scoreboard is out to get you.
It is. First it trumps me on the timeouts left, and now the fouls. All right, Haverkamp's 2nd free throw. No good. Rebounded by Goodrich. 24 seconds. Goodrich takes it. He goes all the way. No call. McBain has it. No foul. Not fouled him yet. There it is. 15 seconds left. Haverkamp's going to the line for what? The 5th time in a row now?
I think so.
After the huge rebound by Brunick. We cannot shy away from that rebound.
Yeah.
The fact that he fought for that rebound. 42-38.
It's an aggressive court out there.
It's very scrappy, that's for sure. All right, Haverkamp's first free throw is good. 5-point game. At this point, I think it's done. But
unless we manage to follow a couple times.
Yes. Haverkamp's 2nd free throw. No good. Rebounded by the Trojans. McInnes takes it. Passes it right to Gavin Scott. Now to Haverkamp. Haverkamp takes it. And he gets fouled. All right, 5.8 seconds left. That's McInnes' 4th.
He appeared to grab.
He's at the 2. Yes. No, it's okay. Because he was intentionally fouling him. I mean, as long as you're not like ripping him around or anything. Okay. He was just trying to solidify, like to show the ref that he was fouling him.
Okay.
All right, Haverkamp's first. It's good. This game, folks, is now put away. Well, I lied. One more. Because why not?
Why not?
This will make it a 7-point game. 3 possession, no good.
Oh no, I see us following, 4 times.
4 seconds left. Game is over. Half-court shot, no good. Very valiant effort by the Trojans. Very, very well done. But the Ramblers came out on top after playing amazing defense, amazing offense. Very, very well done by both teams. Both teams can go home happy. They both played very good. And with that, I'm Christian Mitchell, joined here by Ryan Kirkby. I'd like to thank Abby Sigma, Trinity Berlin, and Cameron Etheray on the camera.
Make sure to join us here tomorrow night for Varsity.
My bad. All right, now thank you. Good night.